Greetings, greetings, greetings. May God Almighty bless every one of us as we are already in this beautiful month, the Imba month. May God, in His mercy, favor, and miracles, keep blessing, protecting us. Amen. We have two topics to share, but we are going to separate them as we already know that in this channel, we are treating two things: teachers' occupations and the things that is happening in this world, spiritually and physical. That's why we said in the channel, spiritual control physical. Before anything will take place in this physical planet, it must take place already in the spiritual world before it will manifest. Number one topic we have to share before we go to the teacher's side. It's been a wonderful day, especially for me. I resumed work today in one of the international schools in Taiwan. I enjoyed speaking and being with those children. There was a time they were singing in their dialect, singing some songs for me. I cannot understand what they are saying, but I feel the energy of the joy in them. They were happy, as if they have been waiting for me to come. I understand their feeling. I got their feelings. But the funny part of it is the language they are using, I cannot understand. But I use the feeling and the energy to capture everything they are saying. I was today with Taiwan children, but on phone, video, Skype, teaching online. And I begin to wish myself, I wish I am there with them, at least to dance, teachers dance with those children. They were so amazing children. So join me to thank God also. The topic we have today is tracing your calling. Tracing your calling. The issue of calling is important because that have been major reason why so many are wandering around, suffering, struggling, without knowing where to start or how to begin. I want to tell you one of the places where you can channel or check your calling and you will find out one thing or the other. If you check in that area and it's difficult for you to still understand where you are called or things you can do better in life, instead of today you are in this field, the next day you are in this field, the other day you are in this field. Tracing your calling will help you to know particularly the area where you are called. So number one, I have to go quickly straight to the point. Your paternal side. Check your paternal side. From the history, do not joke or play with your family history. Family history is very important. When you deep down the family history, the lineage where you come out from, it will help you to know exactly whom you are. Some people do not believe in reincarnation. Reincarnation in our dialect, we call it inyowa, mmadụ. If you don't believe in that, it's not a problem. But if you believe in that, trace your reincarnation to see what you have done before in your past world. It will also help you to check this present world, what you are here in this planet to do in this present world. Because what you are here in this planet to do in this present world must align with what you have done before in your past world. The only difference there is, in your past world, if you have committed a lot of crime, atrocities, or mistakes, it may lead you at the end of the day of that past world to decide that the next world you will come, you will never near crime, or you will never near anything that has negative energy in your past world. For example, there are many people in their past world, when they come to this world before, that's what I mean by past world. They married a lot of wives. They have about 20 wives, 20 concubines. But it happens that mistakenly, one of the wives begin to trouble the person, and the trouble may lead to early grave of that person. So the person may fall sick and end up dying. So in this case, that person may decide that the next world he will come, he will not have so many wives, but one wife. So now, the only thing that will change in his reincarnation, when he will reincarnate again to this present life, the only thing that will change there is this, that this man, no matter what he will pass through in the present life, whether the wife have children or the wife doesn't have children, he will never try to have many wives. He will never have a second wife or third wife or fourth wife because of his decision from the last world. That's why you will see many people, when they marry, the issue of children may become a barrier. They have tried, they are medically okay, but still something is still wrong. That's why you see reincarnation is important. Tracing your background and your lineage is important, because so many things that is happening to humanity have something to do with your lineage, your reincarnation. But that's when you believe in the reincarnation. But when you don't believe in it, it's not a problem. But if you believe in it, I want to explain to you deeper so many things that you may experience during this period. What are we trying to say? Trace whom you are in the past world you came, your abilities, what you did well, what was your career in your last world. It will help you to know in this present world what you must do better. Remember, number one, on how you can trace your calling, where you are called. Because every living soul, everybody we are called. What is calling? That area, the universe, called you to do something to the planet where you are existing. That is your calling. Calls are different. Your own call might not be my own call. My own call might not be my children's calling or other people's calling. But I'm telling you, here are the areas where you will trace your call. Number one, your reincarnation. If you believe in reincarnation, and we have said before, things that you may see differently in your reincarnation when you reincarnate. Maybe something you did negatively in the past world, and you decide that in this present world, you will not do it again. Or something that you does not benefit from in the past world, you might decide that in this present world, you might change some abilities. We will talk about that one deeply in the next channel. Please share my video. Subscribe. Thank you, those that have subscribed. New subscribers and old subscribers. May the universe keep blessing you. We have a lot this hour or nowadays to share in this channel. Please follow us, bomba to bomba. Remember, I'm still the mouthpiece of teachers. We are going to go to that area to speak to you how teachers are benefiting in this physical planet. People say teachers' reward are in heaven, but they are here in the planet and also in heaven. So that one apart, we are going to come to that one in the next video. So here are the areas you are going to look into to trace whom you are and your calling. Because tracing your call will help you to prosper easy. Number one, your incarnation. Check your incarnation. It will help you. Two, your paternal side. What are the abilities, the things your fathers or your forefathers did well? What are the things, what are their careers of your lineage? You will find out. That's why I'm giving you an example now. There are some families that have about 6 to 7 powerful, strong men. You may see a native doctor, you may see a pastor, you may see a strong people or a wine in such family. When you trace that family, you will find out that their forefather did that the same thing, that in their generation of their forefathers, they have Eze wine, they have native doctors, they have great men, so many great men in their generation. And that greatness will begin to deeper more, manifest more from generation to generation. So you can trace your calling through your paternal, through the side where you come from. What are the things your ancestors did very well? What are the areas of your ancestors, their careers? There are some families, their careers or their forefathers are the ones that give healing medicine. And when that person glow, he will begin to gather some leaves, cook some leaves, and give people for healing. At a time, some of them will like to deviate from giving that medicine for healing because maybe he or she will think there is no money in such profession. But I want to tell you, the moment such person deviated from that calling, things will get sour. There are so many things not answering your calling or not belonging where you're supposed to be will do in your life. We are going to discuss this in the next video. Some dangers that you may experience for not answering your calling very well. But now, number one, I have given you how to trace your calling. Trace your calling through reincarnation. 2, trace your calling through your father's lineage, what your ancestors did well, because that's where you come from. That is the blood that is still speaking inside you. Number 3, trace your calling through your mother's side. The areas your mothers, from your maternal side, trace your calling through that side. If your calling did not channel from your paternal side, your calling will channel from your maternal side. So through tracing, number 1, your reincarnation. Number 2, your paternal side. Number 3, your maternal side. Through all these traces, you will find out why you are in this planet and what you are called to do. I've given you 3 places how you can find out your calling and where you are called. If you enjoyed this video, we are going to talk more on this topic. I just want to tell you that I have landed, but we will go more deeper in this topic. Please share the video, subscribe more, share it for so many people are crying, glamoring. How am I going to know my calling? I've gone many places that are telling me you have call, but I don't know how to do it. We're also going to discuss how you will start up that calling the moment you find it out. Remember, nobody is lazy on earth unless you want to make yourself lazy. And the call of a man is make it a way for a man. The moment you know your calling, that's the day you have started knowing whom you are and what you are in this planet to do. Share this video. We are going to talk more concerning this. God bless you for listening to me. I want to pray for every one of us this hour as we are in the mood of prayer. Father, King of glory, bless every one of us that is listening to this video this hour. Every one of us have calling, and some are still not understanding where they are called and what they must do. Father, Lord, open their ears, their eyes. Speak to them in one means or the other for them to know their calling and tell them what they must do. God bless you as you join me in this prayer. And may God open your ears and give you solution to your calling. Do not think you don't have call. You have call, but you have to trace. I'm going to come back again for us to continue. God bless you.